Ladies and gentlemen, hair's not looking good, but my teeth are going to be looking good in a little bit. And forgive the appearance, I was mountain biking today, was using some nice zinc sunscreen, so I look a little washed out. But you know what's not going to look washed out, or actually I wanted to look washed out, are these chompers right here. So we have the new InoPro Advanced Teeth Whitening Natural Teeth Whitening Strips right here. The reason I like these, I don't like a lot of chemicals, especially around your gum area, very sensitive, easy absorption, etc. I reviewed their other ones, if you're in between the two of them, and I'll try to link that video in the description box below. But just like all my videos, top link in the description box below, after you're done watching it, will be these exact same strips. I'll link the other ones as well. If you are interested, you can pick them up after the video is done. These are peroxide-free, again, natural whitening ingredients. So there's 14 strips per box, and each strip contains one upper, one lower. I'm gonna give you some tips on some better use for these particular strips. I actually would brush my teeth first, just so you get off any grit. And then what we're gonna do before we do put these on is we're gonna dry our teeth. So a nice little like hand towel would be beautiful in this case scenario. Now, you wanna consecutively use them every day for 14 days for the best results. I used them 2 days ago, skipped yesterday, but I'm gonna be more consistent, and I do wanna show you what my teeth look like up close. But each packet is a very thin packet like this, has little directions on the back, as well as another direction card inside the box. So let's go ahead and open this up, and then I'm gonna dry my teeth, show you how I do that. That just rips open right there. Here are your strips. And what I like about these ones, if you're in between the two different types of strips, the other ones, regardless of which ones you use, I would brush your teeth again after. But the other ones kind of left a greener film on my teeth, easily able to brush them off, but these ones did not. So let's go ahead and raise the camera up there. Your top strip is a longer one. That's going to be obviously upper teeth. The smaller one's going to be for your lower teeth. They're stuck on like a little strip right here. And so when you do peel it up, obviously the peel side goes on your teeth. So let's go ahead and dry our teeth with this hand rag here. Now, before I do and can't speak as clearly, don't swallow. Even though it's natural, I would just spit out. Just have like a little cup next to you. I didn't produce too much saliva. I actually used these a couple nights ago in the bathtub reading. But when I first put it on, if you're not used to it, you might build up some saliva. Just spit it out. Super easy instead of swallowing it. All right, so let's dry our teeth here. We're just gonna go like this here. Up, keep them nice and dry. And then here, like that. So don't desmile to reswallow. And then we're gonna take this here, the larger one, and we're gonna put it right on here. Now you're looking at that, huh? Just like that. Looking good. And hang it on right here. Okay. And then the next one, we're gonna hit this one. Right here. Okay, hold on. And right there. Okay? And then, I like to do that. Kind of press it on there even more. If you need to move them around, totally okay. But now, let them be. And now we're going to go 30 minutes. Again, 30 minutes. And if you need to spit, it's okay. I'll be back with you. Okay, 30 minutes later, they're still on. I spit a few times, but let's go ahead and take them off. So, there we go right there. And they're all on. And the bottom one right there. Let's throw those away. And then what I personally do is swish wash some water in your mouth, but I highly recommend brushing your teeth once again after. All right, let's look in on the chompers. As you can see, the color right here. So let's get in a little closer. There we go right there. So we will be putting that to the test, and they're looking good. What I like about them so far, as well with their other strips, is my gums are very sensitive. I actually use like a super sensitive brush. Sometimes my upper gum gets really sensitive, and if I brush too hard, it kind of gets a little sensitive. But with these, there's absolutely no tingling, no nerve issue. After you pull them off, I mean, your teeth feel clean, obviously after brushing your teeth as well. But the natural ingredients inside is very subtle. It's nothing like no flavor, like super over the top. And again, they don't have that harsh chemical, so my gums feel really good, even with them on for 30 minutes. So I actually would make it a part of your nightly routine. I just was finishing up editing a video, or while you're reading in bed, and then get up, take them off, brush your teeth, and go to bed. I mean, you could even do it in the morning during your morning prayer time, devotion time, journaling time. That's up to you. But for me, bedtime is a little bit easier to do. Okay, we got 12 left. We're going to do 12 days in a row. We'll check in with you probably after day 7, like the halfway point. We'll look at my teeth and then we'll look at them at the very end. Now, a little caveat, disclaimer. I drink about 2 to 3 cups of coffee per day, black coffee. I don't drink it through a straw. I'm not going to drink it through a straw. I want to enjoy my coffee. And I don't know if it's just the lighting inside my bathroom, but even after 2 applications, they do look a little bit better. So we're going to stick with it. We're going to be consistent, and I'll see you after day 7. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am 7 strips in, meaning I have 7 left, so I'm at the halfway point. Let me get you closer into some better lighting, and let's look at these beautiful chompers. Let me face this direction. There we go. There's some better lighting there. And looking at these chompers right here. So, after looking at these chompers, we're looking good. Now I'm shining it in the mirror now. So they are getting wider. They're definitely a few shades wider. I'd say at least 3 shades wider. And something that you will maybe experience as well is it takes a little bit more time, especially after like the first through maybe the 4th time. So the tops of your teeth will become white, but then inside, if you have like deep creases and they're not like super flat or like veneer looking, then they will stay a little bit in the creases, it will stay a little bit more yellower until more sessions, right? So over the last, I'd say maybe 2 sessions, the creases have gone more white as well. So what I do is I put the strips on and then I like to really press them in over my lip instead of pressing it in with my finger, because then it might slip. So I put it on and then I really press down and try to get it in the creases as well on both my upper and bottom lip. And then of course just 30 minutes, peel it off, and then you might have like, some, chunks of residue. So what I do is I just try to get it off with my finger, throw that in the trash can instead of like spitting that down the drain, just in case it might clog it. I don't know. But 7 days in, they are wider than they were when I first started, for sure. At least I'd say about 3 shades. And if you are wondering, I drink 2 cups of black coffee a day. Sundays, which is church day, they have good coffee, and I do about maybe 3.5 cups of black coffee. So I am kind of like re-staining my teeth every day as well. I'm not going to drink coffee out of a straw. I just refuse to. And since I last left you, I think I actually skipped. It might have been 2 or 3 days, but I've been consistent the last 4 strips in a row, 5 strips in a row, don't quote me on that one, but it's at least been like 4 strips in a row I've been consistent. So you will get obviously more consistency and wider if you just bang it all out and be consistent with it. All right, I'll see you in 7 more strips, 7 more days. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. I have done every single strip, and I do have to tell you the truth that I did not do it consecutively like I wanted to. I actually went on vacation last week, and I think I only did like 1 or 2 strips during that whole entire week. So obviously the best results are gonna be like straight through and watching how much coffee you do drink. So again, like I mentioned quite a few times in this video, that does affect. But good news, ladies and gentlemen, I definitely think they're at least 3 shades wider. Let's go ahead and take a closer look right here, and we'll let this run for a little bit. All right, very nice. So the top strips are very large and they go all the way over here. But I did notice with the smaller strips, hopefully the company will see this, and make the smaller strips just a little bit longer to hit these teeth over here. Because if you smile big, you can see that. The strips kind of went right out here, but if they were just a little bit longer on each side for the next generation, I think that would be really awesome. Also, loved them. I went through the whole entire box, all 14 strips. Never once had I have sensitive gums, and I never had an issue. I never had sensitivity, nerve issues, nothing. It's not like those harsh chemicals. I really liked how it didn't have not too much residue. Definitely still don't swallow it. I still spit it in a cup like I told you. And then what I would do is kind of lick my teeth, especially on my front 2 teeth. A little bit of residue would get stuck. I'd spit that out. Don't spit it down the drain because it's kind of thick and you might not want to clog your drain. So spit it in the trash can. Brush your teeth before and after. The strips held on really great. Every single strip. Once I dried my teeth like I showed you, matted down my gums. They didn't shift on me. 30 minutes, bada bing, bada boom. Overall, thumbs up in my book. And once again, top link in the description box below will be these exact same strips. where you guys can read more about them and pick them up yourself. But just like all my videos, please don't go into debt for anything I do make a video about. But if you do have the cash and it does intrigue you, please go ahead and purchase on the way. If you wouldn't mind hitting that thumbs up button on your way out. Also subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, tech reviews, Airbnb reviews, DIY house projects, and more. My name's Chris. Again, top link in the description box below. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.